How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Baltmatrix here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Combiner Wars Cyclonus. Now, Cyclonus is a retool of the already released Silverbolt, but once we open him up, you'll see that there is a significant amount of retooling going on. Going to take a quick look at the box. He does form the core of Galvatronus, which I really like that name for some reason. So let's open him up and get to it. Cyclonus looks awesome. I can't get over how good he looks. The purple and the gray and the silver work amazingly well. His overall robot mode is very similar to Silverbolt's, but you wouldn't really know it if Silverbolt hadn't come out already. I mean, if you had told me that this was an original figure and put him and Silverbolt next to each other, I would guess that there are some similarities, but I wouldn't have known that they're the exact same mold, just with different parts. Hasbro really did a good job here. He looks great. Cyclonus' head sculpt is equally awesome. It's very much an angry G1 crossed with his current IDW version, though I would say this is more of a G1 version than his current incarnation in the comics. Cyclonus' transformation is exactly the same as Silverbolt's. To start off with, turn the head around and then push it down into the body. Then come around to the back of the figure, flip out the wings a little bit, and fold out the jet's nose cone. Now, you'll notice these pieces on the bottom or the back of the jet. We'll pull them off and put them off to the side for right now. You'll see what we do with those here in a minute. Then fold out the nose cone, and then we take the arms, push them out of the way of the body a little bit, and turn them so that the outer forearms are pointing towards the front of the jet mode. Take the legs, flip out these little purple components that are on the back, and flip up the feet into the back of the legs. Then once we do that, we can then fold the feet, or the legs, such that the inner or the front shins are pointed toward the inside of the vehicle mode, or the body. Flip the legs up, or I should say fold them up into the body, and they will peg into the back of this fuselage. And this is actually the hardest part of the transformation because the peg holes aren't exactly big enough for the pegs. I've already had to kind of file them out a little bit to get them to fit. And even then, things are a little bit iffy. Next, we take the arms and fold them into these little crevices on the outside of the leg. And they should just snap into place, and then fold the wing down and peg that into the outer arm. So do that for the other side as well, peg it in, and then this is where the little wings come into play. They actually connect to the inside or the backs of the hands. A little weird, I know, but that's where they're supposed to go. And then fold up the tail wings, and here we have Cyclonus in vehicle mode. Now, this is very much the same as Silverbolt, because you have all this freakish robot Kimball underneath the figure, but I can forgive it. Now, something else you could do is you could fold these sections in and kind of create like a little landing gear, but you don't have to. I prefer not to, just because it makes it too kibbly. But yeah, you've got this giant brick of a robot mode hanging underneath, but a very awesome G1-centric vehicle mode up top. Love this a lot. I hate the undercarriage being most of the robot. It's very reminiscent of Revenge of the Fallen Jetfire, who I've never done a video review of that figure because I hate him so much. So Cyclonus is probably the best retool we're going to get out of any of the Combiners Wars toy line. I suspect that the upcoming Bruticus figure is going to be a hotspot retool, but we'll see what comes when BotCon shows up. By the time this video is up, BotCon will probably be over, so we'll hopefully know by that point. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video review of Transformers Combiner Wars Cyclonus. I would definitely pick this one up for your collection. As always, I'm Baltmatrix. I ask you to like, comment, and subscribe, and please be sure to stick around for my next video review.